Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Buenas noches, familia. My name is Daniel Lopez. I'm a first generation student and also I'm studying industrial engineer. I'm your current treasurer for SHPE-UH and hopefully your next vice president external. I grew up in Mexico pretty much most of my life and I came here to have a better opportunity. I remember when I got into UH, I didn't know exactly what to do because being first gen and also from another country can be difficult sometimes. I also remember I was super shy to join SHPE because everyone here speaks English and I was like, no English. But this all changed when I met Bruno. He was associate chair back then and he invited me to join his committee. I said yes, y de ahí mi vida cambió por completo. SHPE-UH gave me the confidence I didn't have back then when I was a freshman. I was lost, I was shy, and I wasn't getting offers. But thanks to the help, I'm now able to speak at the general meetings, I have multiple offers, and I'm able to help members that were in the same shoes. SHPE also gave me a community, helped me with my schoolworks, and also improving my English. También me enseñaron que mis grandes obstáculos se pueden convertir en mis mayores fortalezas. That's why I say yes when I joined the mini-EBOR, treasurer, and now I'm saying yes to be your next vice president external. As a treasurer, this year was a little bit of struggle, but with my work with my team and you guys, we were able to give out $10,000 in scholarship, sponsor 72 people to national convention, and also, Familia, I'm very proud to say this, that next EBOR is going to have the double amount of budget that when I started. As a VP, I want to continue the same work ethic that Felipe has done to the chapter, but I also want to include my own ideas to help the chapter grow even more. The first one is called an event, Recordando Noches. That event is going to be for alumni, so they can go back to SHPE-UH and meet the new members. My second idea is to do more industry field trips. So I want our members to go to the facilities of the companies, learn about the culture, what they do, and they will be those people so they can get the dream jobs. Also, I want to implement something called SHPE Legacy Fund. It's going to be a system so people in the future can donate to them and still have the chapter. And finally, I want to create a thank you system for the companies we work for. So for example, after we do an event with a company, I want to send like a thank you email with a quote from a student, the event pictures, and some metrics so companies can see the impact they are making to SHPE-UH. Finally, Familia, I know how hard it is to be fresh gen. I also understand that being from another country and studying here can be difficult. And I understand that being VPE has a lot of responsibilities and being EBOR is a privilege. But créeme, familia, que con mi pasión, knowledge, and skills for SHPE, puedo lograr ser tu next VPE. Entonces, espero cuando voten por next Vice President External, recuerden mi nombre, Daniel. Muchas gracias.
Thank you for the speech, Daniel. So my question is a pitch, not an interactive activity, just a pitch. So I am the company that you find at the career fair line or at the elevator. How would you convince the company to invest in SHPE-UH in 1 minute? I will start the timer personally, and I'll tell you when to begin.
Okay.
Begin.
Okay, so hello, how you doing? I want to introduce myself. My name is Daniel Lopez. I see that you work for this company. I want to tell you that I'm from SHPE. SHPE is called for Society Expanding of Professional Engineers. We're an organization that have over 500 members. We also work with companies like HP, Dell, and ExxonMobil, and we also give out $10,000 scholarships. Some of my members have told me to work that we want to collaborate with your company, so that's why I wanted to invite you and invite you to get or invite you to make a meeting to be more comfortable and make talk with for future events.
Thank you.
Daniel, thank you so much for sharing your personal story, and it's really happy to see you running for Vice President External. My question is a situational question. So you have only one event, but 2 companies are trying to sponsor it, but you're supposed to only give that event to one of the companies. How do you pick to which company to give it to?
Okay, so let's say two companies want a general meeting, right? So which one would I choose? So the first thing, depending what each shop is looking for, right? If for example, last year we were looking for more funding, so probably the company that will give me the more money, I would choose it last year. But this year I would probably focus on the company that can, expand to most of the members, so like mechanical engineers, industrial engineers, to most of the majors. Also, either both companies want like that GM. I have seen other chapters from SHPE-UH, like SHPE-UT and SHPE-A&M, that they do like 6 general meetings instead of 5. So maybe we can create another 6 general meeting with the work of my team and implement that, so they both companies can have that general meeting of that event at once.
Thank you.
unexpected cancellation, how would you handle it?
So this has happened to us before with some companies. How would I handle it? Well, the first thing I would want to handle is reach out to the VPs, like, have this happened to you in the past? If so, how you handle it? So then I can get the feedback, and from there I will make a decision, right? And probably if a company cancels, I will try to reach out to another like companies. And if that doesn't work, that's why it's important to have alumni. So if maybe a company cancels from one event, I can call Samantha if she's alumni. Hey, I need someone from a company. Can you go and talk in part of HP and help with for that event? And that's what we do.
Hi, Daniel. In your speech, you kind of stole a little bit of my question, but here's because you mentioned that you wanted to be able to reach the alumni from previous years.
Yes.
Which is really good, especially for the last couple of years. How would you go about approaching alumni from 5 to 10 years ago?
5 to 10 years ago. I actually I asked that question to someone that was working in the speech. And how will I handle it? Well, first I will start by contacting the alumni that from the past 2 years, like Samantha, Taimi, and from Felipe. Felipe has been here for 5 years, so he probably knows a lot of alumni from in the past. So my first, and so I will try to reach out for the alumni from the past 2 or 3 years, and from there I will tell them like, hey, do you know any more alumni that want to be more join to share? Because sometimes alumni want to help, but sometimes we don't reach out. That's what I noticed. So for example, last year as a fall semester, I remember when I went to the Microsoft event, and some alumni, I think her name was Natalia, if I'm not sure, she was the VPI for SHPE-UH, and she told me she want to give back to more to SHPE, but she doesn't know like the new Eve or she's not like more active as often. But they're there to help. We just have to reach out, and yeah, that's how we do it.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel.